Welcome back to After School Reviews. Today we're having a look at the NECA freaking Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2 Freddy's Revenge 1/4 scale or quarter scale figure. This thing is awesome. It is $100, I think, on Big Bad. They might not even have these anymore. I can't check. But practically what this figure looks like on the front here on the top looks like the house, the way the house is done on the style of, whatever. And this is done in a yellow, and then it says NECA, and then it says ages 17 and up. Warning, choking hazards there, as you can see. I don't really want to bring it closer. Now, if you look at the generalization here of the figure, you can see it has a little window opening, and it has a window, and there's Freddy in there screaming. It's kind of like it's the door he pulls Nancy's mom through, whoosh, her foot. You know what I mean? So it says Elm Street down here at the bottom too as well, and then there's the door, and then all these window paneling and stuff right here, and you open it up, and you see the flames and everything on the stairs and everything. Really, really cool. You turn it to the side. We can see another image of Freddy there. Get a closer look here, maybe. Really heavy box. See that there? And then it just has some tree-ish things there. Back of the box. Well, I'm going to try and go to this side. You can see it's another images, and that one's a Screaming Freddy. Bottom of the box just says, I think, product development. Ooh, this thing is heavy, guys. Okay, so right there it says no sleep. And then over here, it's got like kind of a cool background here. Kind of see a read up there. Maybe you can read it. And a nice glove looking action there. Really cool. That almost looks like a 7-inch scale Freddy. Right there. And then these other ones here are completely, obviously, the 4 scale. So don't go anywhere. We will have a closer look at this figure. Open it out of its packaging, so don't go anywhere. There is Freddy opening out of its packaging, his packaging. We're going to have a closer look at the figure here. Now, it does take me a while to bring each item over here. Like, you probably got a glimpse of my shoulder in that because, and you can also see the reflectant. But he comes with his hat. And if we just get a nice glimpse of what the hat looks like here. Not really anything too, it just says number 2 in there. But you can kind of see there's like a different coloring to it. We got more than one light here, so it's also going to affect. But it's kind of hard to zoom in because that's usually the size we zoom in at. To look at this, this size, but it's already the scale, so you can kind of see even more detail with it this way. There's more paint to go around in certain areas, like that. And the hat's really loose. Like you can make a suction cup with it because it just suction cuppy. Really cool hat. We'll have a look at the other glove and then the head. So the glove here it looks really good. As you can see, it's got a nice black wash on it like all the other gloves do, but since it's so big, the paint here is really good. Rather than when it is 7-inch scale, it's kind of sloppy. This way you really can't get sloppy with it, and you can see the nice sculpting there. You can see that's where the ball goes, and you can kind of see the other blades. It's done really good. This is a brass, and these are copper. You can see the rivets are also painted. Very nice too as well. It looks like leather. Even you can see the stitching there. Really, really nice. Really high detail. Like, it's not just copper. They even painted the inside of that finger there, down there. Blades are a little warped, but you just have to get a blow dryer. These have been in packaging because I don't put this guy on display because he's so big, and I'm worried that he might topple over. I wish we would have got another head because with the Ultimate Freddy that we did get by NECA, the Part 2 Ultimate Freddy, which is technically this figure just smaller, and it's that figure this is bigger. It's just enlarged. But the head sculpts, he only comes with 2, and it's this one. Not that it's bad or anything. It's just, well, packaging is really close. Kind of there we go. The eyes are looking on to his right. You can kind of see it's a white down here as just, I don't know, whatever the heck that's for the peg or whatever. But you can kind of see the nice wrinkle textures. It's much different patterns and stuff. Different textures and colors, like darker reds. The eyes are really good, I think. Get a closer glimpse at those. Pretty good looking. Teeth are good looking too as well. Chin and everything. It's really glossy, which is good because, it's Freddy. He's going to be kind of glossy because he's kind of slimy and sticky all the time. So really good. And we're going to have a look at the other head and the other hand. So, yeah. There's headless and handless Freddy, except with his left hand. Get a closer look at this hand, which is probably the one you might want to display him with. For part 2, he's got this mainly. Everybody knows this is like the main iconic thing from Elm Street 2. Besides, he's also got a different head and everything like that. And a different hat, I kind of think so, I believe. It's a different color. The first one's like black, I believe. But this hand is more red on the inside. It's kind of like a Cheeto or something. And it's got a nice color over this to where it gets in the cracks. So it's like dry brush with the skin color. So the darker colors of the skin and the flesh, like the muscles at the bottom. But it does have nice blades on this too as well. Really, really good looking. Here is the alternate head. You can kind of see from away. There's even detail from far away. And it kind of blends the piece together. When you get close, detail's not too high on this one. They always say NECA does their best on the 1/4 scale, and that's where they shine, but I disagree. This Freddy figure, this head sculpt, I mean, you can kind of see the main part looks really cool, is the teeth. It's really got nice teeth on this. You can kind of see like the ruffles in the top of the mouth. Tongue is really highly detailed too as well. See the eyes there. You can see the black washes too as well. Is the other one like that? Check. Yeah, I think so. You can kind of see the differences there in the head sculpt's really cool. Like it's getting angry at the other one. But you can kind of see all the details there, the ears and everything. Or I guess we're going to now have a look at actual figure back there, Freddy himself. There is Freddy. Hope that looks cool when I did that just then. I hope so. I bet probably not, but hope so. So we're going to bring Freddy a little bit closer. It's kind of hard to get him into frame. And if I put him back here, let me check. Is he in frame? Yes, he is in frame. So, can I do articulation first? It'll go up, it'll go down, it'll swivel. He's got this double... I don't know if you can see that or not. Yeah, okay, you can see this here. He's got a double neck thing here. So, usually there's one up here, clearly on the normal figures. But he's also got kind of in here that rotates, as you can see there with the neck. Don't think we'll do articulation. I think we'll just show the general body off and how cool the texturing is on him. You can kind of see the neck there. It's got a nice detail that blends in with the head. Even on the back. Blends in pretty nicely. It's got a nice range of motion there. Really cool. I like that. Kind of see the black washes all in the sweater and stuff. There's a hole just like on the other ones. You can get down to the pants. You can see there's dry brushing of this other color on there, which makes the highlights come out. So really good like that. I do like that a lot. And I think gosh dang it. See, here's where the problem was with this figure. First off, the paint is not that good. Okay. Let's be honest. The head sculpt could have better paint. It's kind of like sloppy. Oh, I didn't even show off this head for something that I hate. Look at the brain. You can't even find it. I didn't even know it was there because it's the same color. On the 7-inch scale figures, the original one, and the new one, I think it's painted really nicely. Let me show you this real fast. Here's the original Freddy, and if we zoom in, I'm not going to take him out, but if we... Is this the... Okay, that's zoomed in. You can definitely see there's a different color right there on his brain. Look at that. See the difference? Like, there's a pretty drastic difference there. But, ignoring that, if we can see that another problem is the shoes aren't painted. And I've seen NECA's Turtles. And I've seen their Predators. But they make a Freddy, and it's the same dang price, and I've seen their Deadpool. They make a Freddy from part 2, and I pay for it. And what do you know? Everything is just so crappy on it. And it's not like, oh, they mispainted it. No, this is how it's supposed to look, and that's the problem. I wouldn't have a problem with it probably the other way, but if we make zoom in here on the feet. Look at that. They didn't paint the freaking silvers on the feet. They even did that on Freddy's Dead figures. The Freddy's Dead figures. Gosh dang it. They did some scuffy things on here, though. I like the detailing on there. It just really doesn't really bring any out, except they're on the tip of the toe where it'd be scuffed up, which is cool. You can see some more dry brushing there. The articulation is just the same, I think, on the other one. And if you're not aware, then I don't know what to say. Right about there is a good articulation area. So arms will go out. Arms will go forward, back. This is hard. So it's not going to be, it's kind of like the Part 3 Freddy Ultimate, where this is hard because they switch out the fronts. And not talking about the 1/4 scale, but this is just this version. But they don't go out because these are hard. And I don't think that actually affects the way this one looks at all. But also the elbows will bend nicely, and then they'll turn to as well. And then the pants here, a problem because it's so hard is this won't really rotate, nor will it go forward and back. So it won't go forward and back. And again, the arms will go forward. So it won't all like, I don't know if you could see that or not. But yeah, the legs will go out pretty far. They'll go forward. Okay, I guess. And I guess the knees bend really good. And then the feet are also on ball joints. Here's what Mr. Kruger looks like with his his hat, okay? You can kind of see that there. He looks really cool. You can position it whatever way you need to. Down in his face like he's sleeping or whatever you really need to. The heads on these are really easy to swap out. I can't get any of this stuff in the camera, and I'm so sorry, but I don't have a camera person to help me out. If I put it on the ground, you can kind of see it, so I'll just try and keep it a hover above the ground. And okay, so then that's what this head looks like. We've seen it 1,000 times probably already on this review. But if we put the hat on, it kind of adds almost a different anger thing there. You see how ticked off he is? Or kind of like this, like, I don't know, like, dang it. Just that looks really cool. I like this. So, this has been my review of the NECA 1/4 scale or 1/4 scale 18-inch 1/4 scale. I don't know what I'm doing anymore. Freddy, as seen in Nightmare on Elm Street Part 2, Freddy's Revenge. So I'm going to try and do different poses, and then I'll end the video and say our goodbyes. I guess that's how I'm going to end the video here, guys. So thank you guys for watching After School Reviews. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Also hit that bell icon for when I go live, if I go live, and when I do weekend uploads.